Hi everyone, I hope you're feeling okay today, and if you're not feeling well, I hope you feel better very soon. I've got my sweet little Freddie with me today, and I've been dying to change him into this knitted outfit that I got for him, which is the grey knitted dungarees with the crocodile and the green and white striped, I think it's a onesie. And I'm going to pop him these little fluffy woolly grey and white socks on that I got from Newbie because I think that'll go nicely, and do my Sunday discussion because I thought I was going out today. I didn't put on my Facebook about suggestions for a discussion, but I put it on my video yesterday, and I just got the one suggestion from Suzanne Adamson. So thank you very much, Suzanne, for that. Say thank you. Mwah. And that is about, have I ever had any disappointing box openings? So I'm going to get this little boy undressed and have a chat to you about that. So Suzanne, yes, I have. I've had a lot of disappointing box openings. And the reason that you don't see them on my channel is because I don't put them up anymore. I used to put them up, but now I just think, you know, it's not worth it. Unless I have to have a problem getting a rebate back from somebody. I mean, I always video my box openings. Oh, look at these little toes. I love the way these little toes go over. Look at that. So cute. Yeah, I always video my box openings, whether I put them up or not, just in case I need proof for eBay. Because sometimes sellers, if they've you know, sold you a doll that you're not happy with, they don't like to give you your money back, and it can get quite nasty. So I always video so that I have proof, and that's a good thing. Always video your box openings so that you've got proof, because you can send that proof to eBay. And I think, you know, we should all do that, because sometimes babies just do not look like the photographs that people put on. They do. Come on, Freddie. Come on, sweetheart. Let's just undo this. Sometimes people mess about with the photographs, and it isn't, the baby isn't what you've seen the photographs of. So, you know, it is beneficial for yourself to have that proof. And yeah, it happened to me a lot in the beginning when I've been collecting for 15 years or over, and well, definitely over. And I've had some terrible box openings. I mean, just been, you know, I came into the hobby totally naive, thinking everybody out there was legitimate and that I wouldn't have any problems. Where have you gone, Cheeky? He says, Mummy. Yeah, I thought, you know, everybody out there was legitimate and I wouldn't have any problems, and, you know, la-di-da-di-da. And you soon find out that not everybody is as honest as you are. And, you know, it's a sad thing to find out, but absolutely necessary, because there are a lot of very, very good sellers out there, but there are also some very bad sellers out there, and you need to be aware of that, you know. But I didn't. I thought everybody was lovely and I wouldn't have any trouble. And I had an awful lot of trouble, I really did, at the beginning. And I mean, every now and again, I still have problems. Especially if I go mad and see a doll on eBay and buy it. I've had a lot of problems with dolls I've bought off eBay. And there we go, darling. I might give him a bit of a powder, actually. His little limbs are looking a bit shiny now. Need to get him a new onesie as well. So I'll just pause. There we go. I've just given him a little bit of a powder and put him a little vest on. And I'll carry on chatting to you about the about box openings. Yeah, I stopped actually putting box openings up because, as I said, I did have a lot of problems and I didn't want to keep putting that up on my channel, to be honest. You know, I've got box openings and the baby smelt of smoke, even though the listing said from a smoke-free home. I've had babies that were different to the photographs completely, that were advertised as being in a glass case and perfect, and it wasn't. And I've had babies that have come to me that have been full of rubbish and cat litter and all sorts of things. And yeah, I think I've had just about everything you can think of in my time in this hobby. And I was always looking at Alexandra's babies and Cheza babies and Helen Jarron's babies. These are all artists in the UK because that's where I am. And their babies always seem to be going for such a lot of money, and I could never afford them. And I thought to myself, well, you know, this is ridiculous. I sat and gave myself a good telling off, and I worked out how much money I'd actually lost on rubbish dolls. Some that I had to give to charity shops because I bought them off of Facebook groups and couldn't get my money back. And the truth of the matter was, I could afford one of the better babies if I didn't keep buying the rubbish ones, you know, and taking a chance on them. So I decided then and there that that's what I was going to do. Come on, Freddie, over you go, darling. He says, what are you chatting about, Mum? What are you chatting about, Mummy? So that's what I did. I started saving and to get a better baby. And, well, I don't say better as in every single baby that's cheaper is awful or anything, because you can get some absolutely wonderful bargains. But I didn't want to take a chance on any more babies like I've been doing, if you get my drift. And so I started saving to get a baby from an artist that I knew had 100% satisfaction rate from people that are bought from them, rather than going for things that I thought were the only things I could afford. I don't know if what I mean is coming across, but that's what I started doing, and I've never regretted it. I mean, every now and again, as has happened to me last week, a baby takes my eye on eBay from someone that I've never bought from before, from another country, and just fallen in love with it and thought, oh, I really must get it. and I won't know until that baby gets here whether that was a mistake or not. So that might be a box opening that you see, and it might not be a box opening that you see. So, you know, because I try and keep my channel as positive as I can, and give you all as much information as I can about, you know, what to do and what not to do. There's those little fingers. Mwah! There's those little fingers, darling. He's busily watching the lights. He's a gorgeous boy. Yeah, so that I can kind of give you the benefit of my experience with the hobby, you know, because I've been doing it such a long time now and made every single mistake possible, I hope, because I really don't want to lose any more money. I mean, I've been threatened and everything, you know, by people, so it's not a road I want to go down anymore. I want to be able to order a baby like I ordered Freddie from Alexandra's Babies, and know that that baby is going to be what I want, and I haven't wasted my money. And I mean, look at him, he's just beautiful, and he was worth what I paid for him, you know. Let's try these socks on. I think they're going to be way too big for him. His feet are tiny. Actually, I might put his other little socks inside. Where's the little socks? Have I been good and put them away? No, they're on the bed. So yeah, had lots. So as I said to you, you know, I've had lots of bad box openings, and I have bought a doll, which I'm hoping to get soon. But whether you'll see that box opening or not is a lottery, really. Just like me buying it, and it was very naughty. But sometimes you just see a baby and you fall in love with it and you think, oh, I'll take a chance. And I've got it through eBay, and if it isn't as advertised, I can always get my money back. And that's what I kind of go for now. I would never buy off a Facebook group again. Or, you know, it just isn't worth all the hassle that I've been through. And I expect there's a few of out there saying, well, I've bought off Facebook groups and haven't had any problems. Brilliant. I'm glad. But that hasn't been the case for me. So, you know, oh, they're miles too big, Freddie. They're actually enormous on him, so I can't use those. And the ones I've put on him are blue, so they won't go with it. So I have to find him some new ones, won't I, darling? What a shame. I was hoping those would go nice, but they're absolutely enormous, as you can see by his little foot. Look. They're enormous on him. It's a shame, isn't it? There we go, darling. Let's put these away. I'm going to get another pair. So, yeah. It is a shame, but, you know, these things happen, don't they? I'll put these little grey and white stripy ones on because they go with it. But, yeah, you know, I can only tell you from my experience, and my experience of buying off Facebook hasn't been good. So it's not something I'd kind of do again. There we go. So yeah, I hope you found that informative. I can't stress enough that this is just my opinion and what's happened to me, and a lot of you out there won't have had the same experience as me, but all I can do is pass on what kind of happened to me. And it, you know, it hasn't been good, so I have stayed with artists that I know and I trust, basically. There we go, Freddie. I mean, I had a box opening from someone who was a very good artist, but when the doll arrived, the leg was hanging off. Whether that was because of the journey or what, I don't know, but it was hanging off. It wasn't a problem because I could fix it, but it just kind of ruined the box opening experience, you know what I mean? But for the most, I've had wonderful box openings, or lately I do. So yeah, look at this little boy. Look at this little boy, he's so cheeky. He's got his nice little crocodile outfit on, and that fits him perfect, doesn't it? It's really nice. Look at that cheeky face. It's got the cheekiest face. So yeah, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, and yeah, enjoy the day and stay healthy and away from this awful virus that's going about. Has everybody really worried everywhere, all over the world. So there's my gorgeous Freddie. Enjoy your Sunday. Mwah. Love you, ladies and gentlemen.